it should be a fun one. I'm wondering who has to get off the jump line first, right? We talked about Earth Spirit in game number 1 from Thompson, was able to move around the map, you know, kind of be selfless in himself and getting kills for his team. But you've also now, you've got an Earth Spirit for TSM going up against Clinks. Both these heroes can kind of move around early on.
Timado already scouting, wants to use this night vision from Luna to see if there's any wards, any heroes in the high ground. Tundra, they already made a move. Trying to wrap around. Their level 1 is really strong. Grimstroke, Blood Grenade, Stroke of Fate on multiple heroes, Stormhammer, but they're gonna fall back. White one, he's pinging it. He knows that they blocked the big camp. They wanted to reduce the amount of gold that Kasane can get on this Bristleback. Because Luna, she can't farm Ancients this early on, but Bristleback can. Because first item that he goes for is Vanguard, and then you have just like, all you need to have mana or turn your back. Yeah. You choose.
Mana or turn your back. Either way, you got it. Just bristle things. And Bristles felt like a very strong hero in pub, so we've been seeing that hero a lot. Finally coming out here in this competitive matchup, and we'll see how it does. Is this time it's not 3 bounty runes for the side of TSM to the 1 of Tundra, but at least Tundra get 2. And
yeah, when I first
themselves.
When this, like, when the patch dropped and they changed his Aghanim Scepter on Bristleback, I'm like, I have to test it out. After testing, I'm like, this is really not good. I don't like it, because like the way it describes it, it's like you have to turn into 30 degree angle with the cone southwest to be able to build it. Like, maybe that's why it looks like it sucks. And then I saw some guy carry me in a pub, and I'm like, man, this is really good. I like that a lot. And one of the reasons why this matchup in particular, I said that Brawl's gonna get dumpstered, is there's a couple of heroes that do really well against Earth Spirit in the mid lane, like Kunkka. He does okay-ish, even though I've seen matchup go like both ways. Earthshaker is the other one where you just enchant totem, but you can't lane against Clinks. Like you're just gonna get harassed every single time you get close, and you can see him pushing the wave already in, securing 4 CS.
Gosh, this is not fun with the damage that he's taken already, but only a couple denies from both of them at the moment. But Thompson, he just does not want to let Bryle get comfortable in this lane. He knows what he can do with that hero of Earth Spirit, so definitely not going to want to let him do what he did to them.
Just right-click him. It's that easy. Use so your tar bomb and keep harassing him.
Gosh, Bryle down to 50 health, and there's a courier shipping out a bottle, but let's hope he's got the quick delivery, because it may not be fast enough. And you can see Bryle has to sit pretty far back. He's blocking these creeps, trying to get it into a equilibrium where he feels like he's safe enough to get this bottle, and there it is. All right, so now he's got a little bit of survivability for a second, though.
Eventually, like, Bryle will pick up one. Thompson goes to one side. Bryle, with roll, should be able to get 1 water rune, but it's still a lot of harassment coming out early on. Not like Bryle's doing okay in terms of CS, sitting at the 9. And we didn't talk too much about this bottom lane, double melee lane into Phoenix Luna. Tomato should feel pretty good. Luna has been used as a counter to Tidehunter for a relatively long time. People tried to go with, like, you know, some troll early on, something ranged that can pump in some damage. She does well, but Tidehunter, he also farms. Like, he doesn't care too much about her right clicks. The reason why she is considered to be good is mixed damage against Tide, having, you know, magical and physical.
Tide just kind of standing his ground at the moment. You can see mid is just forcing Bryle to roll away here. And you also get Tomato's courier. And Tomato had a little bit of a struggling lane in the last one, as they swapped lanes in game number 1. This time they're going to keep it stationary and standard.
It's not fun. He's going for Bounty Rune. 3 minutes into the game. Look at the amount of denies that Thompson has. 17 and 9. Well, he's sitting at 13 only.
And over here to just disable this Watcher, but it's giving time to Thompson to just have this easy CS, and he's going to be the first one to hit himself on 20 CS. And I don't know if there's much Bryle can say about the farming that's coming in from Thompson, as he'll boulder smash to try and get a couple of creeps. But the lane does not get easier at the moment.
We really love to watch these lanes where one guy can't do anything. My favorite. That really is. It's just like thinking how he can come back into the game. Something that Thompson did in the first game was rotate while he was still level 5. Because if you can't lane, Earthspirit's one of the better heroes. I think him and Primal Beast, one of the few heroes who can make a rotation pre-level 6 and still make a successful gank.
George is coming through, but will be stopped early. 9 gonna help secure this water rune. That does leave 33 by himself for a moment. But like you said, he's kind of okay with soaking this damage. He's got level 2 in the Kraken shell.
Understands the matchup. I think he dropped maybe one, maybe even both branches there.
Yeah,
and
that
then
was almost
used magic
dangerous.
stick. Yeah. I mean, it's not like he dropped his Midas.
Yeah, that could have been pretty bad. But the Icarus Dive was right on top of him. And you could see Bryle taking some damage, but bottom lane as well. They're trying to get the first blood onto 9, and will do so. So Tomato having a much better lane. Of course, you know, now getting a kill in this one. And Whitemon's going to be able to survive. Taking a look on your screen to the top right, you can see everything going on the other streams, B, C, D, and E. We've got Entity, EG, Spirit, 9 Pandas, Gaming Gladiators, LGD, and Pet Boom against Thunder Awaken. Some cool streams to check out. Or if you have 5 monitors, watch them all at one time with the volume at 100%.
Sounds like a great idea. They're going in bottom onto Tomato and snaking, coming through the gates.
Whoa. Thought about going and sticking on a Tomato to get the stun, and they get the kill on a 9, and it's now 2-0 TSM.
That's a ballsy move there.
Skitter's vulnerable in the top lane, so Kasane's on him with Ari, and Skitter's got to try and get through these trees and navigate the maze over here, but Kasane's got a kill, and they take out the Sven.
There's like a bunch of numbers on Sven. Viscous Goo, Shadow Poison stacks. This also, like, Kasane can't die now. They need to bring Clinks, but Clinks is also like physical damage, so I feel like Kasane is gonna have a really good game. Like, all lanes in this one are going in favor of TSM, except for the mid lane. Like, he's still recovering. Has level 6, Brawl picks up another bounty rune, and has...
Oh, found somebody. Got the roll.
Shield rune.
And Snaking has that Inkswell charging, snaps onto Bryle. Magnetize, the
more
first
numbers
dive
on their head.
There it is again. Yeah, tiny numbers, big numbers. Silences if eventually with geomagnetic grip. Like, it's not going to be easy to tell what's above the heads of some of these heroes. The strat is just numbers.
Tomato also putting a second point into Lucid Beam. Usually, like, Luna's just keep one, but it seems like he might want to be able to get the kill onto Tidehunter, which is not the easiest thing to do. And look at what 33 is doing. He's just being super annoying. Just 33 things. Stacks this camp and then drags the creep wave towards it to maximize his farm.
He sees Bryle coming over. He's got this ward down, and Boulder Smash will
Bryle
steal 3 of those creeps. Yeah, 4 of them. Okay, gets another.
5.
That feels pretty good, and you can see 33 trying to be cheeky and reach the roll. The Lucent Beam is here, and I don't know if he's going to be tanky enough to survive this. Sunray, Ravage even forced out, but they're still on him. They've got the roll. They'll get the kill anyway. So not only do they get the kill on a 33, but Ravage expended. That's their big team fight spell, and they should feel pretty safe going into the next minute or so.
Thompson still yet to make his first rotation. Try to make something happen on the top lane, but look at the amount of stacks that they made in the triangle. Thompson wants to steal a couple of those.
A couple, he'll take one for now. But Ari caught between a rock and a hard place, and will end up dead. It's the first kill there for Tundra. Kasane coming over. They've got 33, but they have no Ravage. Use that down bottom, so Bryle, he's trying to run with the shield rune, has the roll, and now picks up a haste. So do they even think about re-engaging here on the side of TSM?
Skater's going in. He wants to steal some of those stacks.
Then he wants the stacks. They want to contest these stacks. They can't allow Kasane to just get all this gold. He's already having a good start to the game, and they're going to go for the Ancients.
Look at their positioning. They're covering every single angle. Bryle, he's thinking about jumping in. Does have that haste And also Shield Rune, which is about to expire, but needs to
So
go
there's
in.
the roll. Magnetized, 9 in trouble. He'll fall. The rest of the team on the side of Tundra looking to escape. Inkswell and they've got everybody else out, at least for now, but Ryle, he might catch glimpses of sneaking. Let's see if he can get anything going.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Was a
Getting
good
the
move
courier.
from Tundra, invading the enemy triangle. They knew that these stacks are gonna happen. Another jump
Silence
from
with the Phantom's
Bryle.
Embrace. Bryle was
dodge.
dodge. Ari's here with Whitemon, and now the roll lands. Bounty Rune's going to be picked up by Snaking, but it will cost him his life. Much better start here for TSM.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's courier
It,
has been
it just feels like Bryle's doing what Thompson did, right? He's recovering, finding himself spots to go forward in, and he finds the Sven. Like the rollover stops the TP. Stormhammer's not going to do anything. They've got Kasane and Bryle on him. They'll get another kill. They're just cleaning them up as bottom lane now. 33. Ravage at 15. He uses that Tumbler Sword to get to the low ground. Tomato used the clips on this.
Luna's night vision.
Hard to run away from that.
Radiant's
There's the Lucent Beam. They had the Sunray on him. And it's a tanky death, but a death nonetheless.
Dire's top tower is under
Relieving
attack.
some of the pressure from
Radiant's
Tomato,
middle
who's
tower
on top of the network right now. Bristleback, he can't die. He can play like in their faces. Thompson needs to find some openings. Like he needs to go for these like easier kills. Bristleback is not gonna die. Try to get a kill on Shadow Demon Phoenix maybe. They could also potentially kill
Dire's
Luna
top
if they get the
tower
first
is under
jump.
attack.
Luna. No Eclipse to work with. Charge's gonna come from behind. They've got the Phantom's Embrace for the silence. One grenade to slow him down, but there's Ari with the save. He's got the disruption. So now Tomato's going to have some illusions to work with. The Lucid Beam, the roll from Bryle. They'll get the kill on a 9. And again, another attempt from Tundra, just coming up hands
Dire's
empty.
top tower has fallen.
9 was only level 5. Maybe with Nether Strike, they would be able to like knock him back away from Shadow Demon and Disruption, keep him inside the skeletons. Dobson scouting things out. He just saw Whitemon, and they also scouted him, but he's making a move. Without God Strength, Kasane is not dying.
Yeah. This is what we were praising Tundra in game 1 for. The aggression that never stopped after a certain point in the game, and it was about this time that they were able to pull that off. So they've got Solar Crest, but you can see the damage.
They
It
really got him.
tickles.
Radiant's courier
It does. The courier dies, but Kasane is still sitting here with 1,300 health, and now here comes the turnaround once again. 9 still just level 5. That is a big difference from last game. We're 12 minutes into the game, and these supports do not have their level 6.
Completely different game than what happened in the previous one. Shadow Demon is level 6.
Thompson,
They catch him with the Demonic Purge. He's dead.
Yeah, magnetized the roll, the Sun Ray. They have found Thompson, and they will turn those bones to dust. It is now 12-1 in favor of TSM.
Wow, Luna's massive. She's farming a lot. Also, I could see them invading enemy triangle, try to go and like secure the kill. I like that Tomato even put the point in Eclipse. Like, sure, you have only 2 points in Lucent Beam, so Eclipse is not going to deal as much damage, but also understands that he needs to be slightly more active so that they can take the tower during daytime at least, because during nighttime, Aura is global.
This is just showing, when you see a game swap like this from 1 to 2, these teams are close in skill. And you were saying it, don't count TSM out, even though they lost that first game pretty brutally. And they come back in game number 2, like, ready to go.
Yeah, one of the reasons why we praise them coming into the series is like different styles of Dota that they can play. Right now, I see like full aggression, constantly running at them. It also comes down to like the draft that you have. Bryle feeling much more comfortable, I would say, on this Earth Spirit, even though he did well in the laning stage as Zeus. In this one, he definitely didn't. It depends on the matchup. He got counterpicked. This was Klinks. They knew that Earth Spirit's going to go mid, but still managed to get a lot done without having, no farm whatsoever.
So just waiting on the quick pause here. So we've got a little bit of a disconnect from Skitter, who's got Mask of Madness. So he's working with that right now. He's level 9 compared to the Luna, who's about to hit 10. Also has Mask of Madness going into the Manta, of course. So Illusion's the name of the game. At least for the moment. Here we go.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
On our way back at it. Tier 1 tower not looking long for this world, and you can see Bryle going to pick up the arcane rune, so the control of the map right now is all for TSM.
It's not fair. They brought in ZaiJ as well, double offlaner on their side. I think that, like, one of the reasons why Luna is going to be more popular is some of these heroes that were good against her got slightly nerfed. Let's see if Nine can get out of the trouble.
Oh,
Another roll.
Early Veil there for Whitemon, so he throws
still
that
level
down
5.
9. Yeah, he doesn't have level 6. He's just never going to find himself with that Nether Strike, and especially if he keeps dying. But maybe they're looking for the turnaround. Venom's Embrace, a Gush. They don't commit, but they do save the life of 9. Keep alive one of their heroes as he just needs a little bit more experience to get to that level 6. And finally, they do have Snake King, who does have Soulbind available.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Boy, did
To
it
go
take him
back-
a long time to 6.
To my Luna point, like, she's got buffed multiple times in a row with the addition of a new shard, which also got buffed in the patch. So self-damage reduction increased to like 25% from 20, so another 5% increase, another second added to it. Damage reduction on Glaives also. So like everything has been buffed on Luna, and she feels really nice to play. So if you jump her with like Sven, Clinks, I'm not sure if she's gonna die. And this Bristle is gonna soak up most of the damage. You have Sunray coming out, so it really feels like a good Luna game.
Bristle, I believe, is going to have this Ag soon. So he's getting close to picking that up. He's feel really nice to the farm. And
I love the name of that spell. Aghanim's upgrade, just Bristleback, his own name. He loves himself a lot.
heroes with spells of their own name.
Doom.
Doom.
Dire are scanning.
Technically, global silence, I would say. Silencer, silence makes sense. But Bristleback,
Radiant's top
Bristleback,
tower is
very
under attack.
original name spell.
Radiant
Tundra
is
still
scanning.
managed to like stack more in this game because again you have Sven, you have Tidehunter. Tundra, they love to farm those stacks. They have good heroes to do so.
Radiant structures are falling.
There's that Meteor Hammer. So they fortify the tier 1 tower,
Radiant's
but
bottom tower is under attack.
still grab it.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant
Go
are
up towards the
scanning.
top of the Twin Gate, but the scan, I connects, so they know where they're at. They know where they're coming from. Got Tomato and Bryle nearby, as well as also having Whitemon. We have yet to see a Supernova be used.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
They're looking to maybe get 9. They've got this long-range initiator in Bryle, so he can just roll in and go. Veil, charge, Sunray with a Lucent Beam. They're still trying to get onto 9. Run away as the Spirit Vessel's on him. They don't commit to the kill just yet. They have Skitter coming over, maybe to find something. Ravage is used. That's on the Bristleback bottom while Supernova goes off top. So the chase is on to 33,
Oh,
but
anchored.
he's able to escape.
That's in the
Supernova will
water.
explode. Stormhammer is going to be thrown over onto Bryle. They'll get the kill there onto the Earth Spirits. They'll take away a 3-time spree that goes into the hands of Sven. And 9 doesn't have charge for 10 more seconds, so catching up to Whitemon's going to be pretty difficult unless they can get this Nether Strike, and he's just in the range of it. So that allows the follow-up with a Stormhammer, the damage with the God Strength, and another kill here for the Sven.
Bristleback
looking
was
for
on a
more,
different
though.
side of the map. Kasane now
He's dead.
thinking about going through the gates. Can they find another one?
Under attack.
Ooh. Charge connecting on Tomato. But not going to follow that up with anything more. Skitter, he doesn't have God Strength remaining.
They need to be 5. I can understand what Kasane tried to do. Went for the solo kill on Tidehunter, but didn't get it in the end. Dead in the water, keeping him in place. It's such an annoying ability. Like, the cast range on it, it's like you have to be on top of the heroes to actually cast it, but once you do, it's also another item or shard upgrade that kills Earth Spirit. Like, he doesn't have attack speed to kill it, and then he's just leashed in the middle of a fight and Sven can eat you alive.
Sane does have Ags. You were saying that earlier, and he's trying to find anybody you can. They need a little bit more control if they're going to be wanting to work with Kasane here to put that damage out on them. And maybe they're looking at 33. Chargers come through into Tomato, though, top lane.
Good angle from 9.
The team is split away from him, and Tomato's going to die. They bring in 3 heroes, and it's an easy kill out of the Luna. Left alone and left to die.
These last 2 fights for TSM, like they needed Bristleback to be there. Now Tomato overstepping, going for an extra wave, paying with his life. Tundra, they're back into this game.
And they're going to come through the twin gates over towards bottom, looking for something that they can go for even more. I guess the question becomes, have the floodgates opened again here in game number 2, where Tundra can just move around the map and get these kills pretty easily? Still need a way to deal with the Bristleback, but what they've been doing right now is just staying away from him, right?
They have very limited amount of stuns on TSM. If they lock down or kill Earth Spirit, they're gonna have a hard time catching people.
Oh, Tomato just TP top. 9 was waiting with tops.
Not again.
Oh, he's gonna be forced to use the Eclipse to run away. The team TP's over, but they're gone. They're already gone.
Just Tundra things, like they go in, they were very close to getting the. Oh, they're gonna get
they
it
got him anyway.
from a different angle. Rest of the team.
Oh my God, 9 has been
Skeeter?
on it with the angles. Skeeter,
He got
trouble,
out.
but gets through the twin gate. Oh no, they're gonna come through, but it's not gonna be in time. He's able to just walk north.
They're getting outplayed so hard right now. These last like 3 minutes, it's all Tundra. First they killed him 2 times, then they managed to save Skeeter and also like find extra kills. Plus, they're gonna kill mid tower, maybe even kill the top tower. 9, he's playing a bit of a different game. Like, look where he's standing. He's near the enemy Tormentor, and then he's finding an angle to find like some good initiations onto Luna 2 times in a row. He was in a really bad spot, and now he's almost as farmed as Earth Spirit.
Yeah. Bryle's game is slowed down, and 9 has just been finding the angles, using his math to find the right spot to come in onto these fights. And he's done it a couple times where he's coming in from the bottom angle and pushing these heroes towards the rest of his team, right? Like the charges are coming from pretty
You don't expect them.
angles.
Yeah.
He's got that, you know, he's got the ruler out, he's getting the angles down. That's what he's doing.
He also has extra 500 night vision, so
Mid
can match
again.
Luna's vision.
Charge coming in. Whitemon gets caught. Thompson gets the kill. Thompson quieter than last game, but he's 4-1-2, and he's doing A-okay as they've got the dust. They'll look for 9. They hit the roll. Now they've got the geomagnetic grip to get the silence. They've got everybody here to get this kill on a 9 and at least get a trade after losing that Phoenix. So get something out of him.
Ooh, he's stuck.
33. Just TP.
Try to go with another play from Tumblr's toy, but got stuck and roll. Not enough range to actually cast it. While all this has been happening, Skeeter, he's farming, has 9-second BKB available. Going into Shadow Blade next. They're gonna need to pick up some early gem. Like, there's a big issue in this patch where if you're playing against like 1, 2, maybe even 3 Invis heroes, because they're gonna have double Shadow Blade plus Clinks, maybe a Glimmer Cape, you just don't have enough reveal. Like, you can't see them, and after you see them, they're already dead.
So they're gonna match up. They're gonna join in. 9's going in. They hit the Ravage. That gets all the way on the edge on a Whitemon. They find Bryle. They've got the damage. Godstrike's going to be popped with the Eclipse being used. But Soulbind, that connects the 2. And Skitter's trying to go in, but the Eclipse doing a lot of damage with Kasane coming off from this tier 1. Skitter forced to run away, but Kasane still going forward and looking to find maybe 9 and or this Sven. The attention now on
it really
Spirit
hurts.
Breaker, and the damage is there to get the kill. So they get 2. They take out Thompson pretty quickly, and they lose Bryle. There's the turnaround that they've been hoping for the side of TSM. They almost got the kill on the Sven. They were able
This
to
is the
take
first
it.
fight
Great.
where they showed up with 5 heroes.
Yeah.
Like 5-man strong. And now you see the power of Bristleback. Kasane still yet to die in this game.
Is this one of those games where he just doesn't die at all, even if they lose?
He dies. Like, they get Silver Edge on Sven, he's gonna die.
Torment.
Without Sven, if they don't focus him with Sven, they just don't have enough damage.
Right.
Thompson picked up that shard from Tormentor. Burning Barrage, which is his old ability. You one-shot the creep wave with it, so that's pretty good.
You're in a rush. I like this play from TSM. Oh, they got scanned out.
They want to steal enemy Tormentor. That's the play. It feels like Tundra knows that they can't take a fight right now. So what they want to do is maybe steal enemy Tormentor. They have how many shards already? 3, plus Snaking bought 1.
Right.
9 places Deep Observer Ward.
Radiant's top tower.
With the Deso, Solar Crest, they have more than enough damage to take it out.
And it's going to go to the way of 9. So the last one that they need or want is the one for Sven with War Cry. But they get Clear Pocket.
Thinking like it's a really good ability against like Doom, where you have someone with instant lockdown. Something
Pretty. Look at, oh my god, the
he
damage.
just disappears.
They melted him. They chopped the watermelon in half, Gallagher style.
There's a lot of stuff that he can't crack enough, like Bristleback's Quill Sprays, these Shadow Poisons, like even in the lane, they were hurting Thompson. I just like saying Thompson. I'm so glad that he's back to professional Dota. This Thompson guy.
This new face for the year, I would say. Charger's coming from another angle. I don't even think they need it. I mean, they might have wanted to save the charge for the second life here. Aegis already used. Tomato now going as Kasani's coming from the other side, but Thompson, he's invis, so they don't even focus their attention on him. They want to go and get the kill on the Sven. Ari coming over with a BKB pop. He'll go for the TP out, and there is nothing they can do about that.
Ari tried to go with Demonic Purge, remove his War Cry, and maybe they have enough physical damage, because you saw how fast Tidehunter died.
Yeah.
You have extra damage coming out from Luna, these hairballs, Bristlebacks, they're gonna hurt.
Tomato again. He's gonna drop the Eclipse, but he's dead. Magnetize is used, and maybe they get the kill there on the top team. He's surviving for the moment. They've got the Ravage. He stays alive. Oh,
He
the
ate the
Ravage.
Skelly.
That landed onto Ori as well as Kasane. That means Thompson survives. Meteor Hammer down. Phantom's Embrace on both these heroes. Kasane and Ori.
Oh, white one.
Alive
Do they
for
have
now
another
is
charge?
Whitemon's
No mana.
9. Blood Grenade. TP in front of his face, and he's out.
What a play from 9, but first, Tomato gets caught bottom with no team to back him up. Tundra, they're in their heads right now. And then killing him in the mid lane. Couple of unnecessary deaths on Luna, but also, like, pretty similar to the previous game where they kind of killed the timing with some really nice rotations. Seems like they're doing it again.
They have found an opening to really push through. And
something that we did mention is TSM, they don't have enough lockdown. Like Bristleback, he needs to run in their faces, Viscous and Azalgu. By the way, for like good 15 years of playing Dota 1 and Dota 2, I realized a couple of years ago that it's Viscous nasal goo, not vicious nasal goo for some reason. Like I've read it, I don't know, like 20 years ago. Okay, vicious nasal goo sounds good, you know. It's not a bad not a bad name for a spell.
it definitely isn't a bad name if it was changed to vicious. I've never seen nasal goo to be vicious, but I've never had a cold that bad. But viscous is the thickness. Sonic.
Bristleback definitely got that thickness. Again, didn't die a single time in this game.
He's still over, but 4-0 and 5. It looks really fun to be up against that Bristleback when he just activates it like that. But they are setting up, potentially looking to kill off Kasane. Roll. all the way through, finds 9, Spirit Vessel on him. There's another roll. Some viscous nasal glue for him, and a kill there for Sonic.
This should reveal the board.
Lane?
He immediately jumped him.
33?
33. Getting melted by this Sunray.
No, they get that kill on 9, but I think they just need to be getting bigger objectives here than just that Spirit Breaker, right?
Next Roche, maybe, because Tundra, like, their movements are really, really good when it comes down to picking people off and then resetting without getting anyone killed on their side.
So they write the line to go up top. Ari and Tomato are here as the other 3 on the side of TSM will group up together, and there's some updates for you from the BCDE stream as 31-9 for Entity over EG. 26 minutes into that game. 7-5 in favor of 9 Pandas, 11-8 in favor of LGD, and 14-8 in terms of kills.
Now I want to watch that game to see what happened.
Yeah.
That's always the problem at the first couple of days of TI games, is like you want to watch so many, and then like last year I watched multi-streams, and then if you ask me 2 days after what happened, I couldn't say like what happened because I would just watch too much. Everything got mixed up in my head.
Information overflow.
Yeah, maybe I'm just stupid. And Silver Edge also
Silver Edge,
on
yeah.
Spirit Breaker.
Able to just walk away, and TP attempts. Ooh, the kick into the disruption.
Good
Stopping
play.
the TP, and now they've got the roll. But again, now running.
Another Silver Edge. Charge?
Charge? No
way, he's getting out.
All right, 9.
Hates the
Okay.
Lotus just in case he's gonna die from this Spirit Vessel. And on the other side, they're making a move.
Tomato, whoa, everybody's here. Sunray, I don't think that's going to be enough. BKB pop, Tomato's gone. They squash him into ketchup, and they look for Whitemon. They've got the Soulbind on a Kasane as well as Ari.
Ravage still available.
There's the charge, there's the Ravage. Kasane up into the air. He's got the Lotus Sword, but the damage coming in isn't going to be enough with another strike hitting it from 9. They got the kill on Ari. They'll take out Kasane for the first time, and that will be a full team wipe for Tundra.
Man, 9. The amount of stuff that he did in this game is just insane. First, finding the right angles to like charge Luna multiple times in a row, and now also surviving 3 heroes while the rest of the team is making a smoke move onto the mid lane, placing down this observer ward. Like, again, Luna, she just disappears. She gets broken. Her abilities are not working. Like, both of those are broken. And also, one of the issues that I have with Luna, ever since the changes to BKB, is you can't use ulti. Her ulti doesn't deal damage. It bounces onto these BKB targets, and they only receive a portion of it.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Just again, it's one of those games. Tundra just hit that point of overwhelming TSM. For a while, TSM, they looked like they were okay. 15 minutes into the game, they had themselves like a 4,000 or 5,000 net worth lead. They were looking good, moving around the map. They just hit this point of a hard stop that comes from Tundra. Charge onto Bryle. They've got Inkswell charging up the Gush with that Axe. There's nowhere for Bryle to go. And eventually he dies. They've got the Nether Strike. 9. He's in a little bit of a tough spot, but the Gush hits onto all 3 heroes, and they will kill off Ari. Down goes Whitemon. Looking at Kasane. He hadn't died for a while, but this might be back-to-back and belly-to-belly deaths for this Bristleback. And it will be. Skinner just runs him down. His triple killing godlike for him.
Radiant structures are
Oof, maybe one more fight, and they might call it because of this overwhelming damage. I, again, want to point out the itemization from Tundra. Sven picking up early Shard to give them even more armor. Going into AC next, the Solar Crest immediately on Thompson. Tidehunter also picking up this early Shard, Dead in the Water. We mentioned it, that it ruins completely Earthquake. Like, you roll in, you're gonna die. And we just said, you know, maybe one more fight. Maybe not even one more fight. They could get like a pick-off into another pick-off, and then just like the game ends pretty much. Uh-oh, Tomato has Silver Edge, so might break Tidehunter.
Oh, break, but the Eclipse. Ooh, and the charge is coming out. Close to
The
having the
push back
damage
from
on the
Psychic
Ravage.
Headband.
Oh, the Psychic Headband does enough. Gosh, here comes Skitter. TP attempt. No way. No chance. Hit him up with the Hines as they're looking at
No reveal.
Luna, but they have no detection again.
Are scanning.
Let's see. They scan the other side. They should know. Let's see if 9 finds him. What a juking play from Tidehunter. First, he uses fog and then pushes him away with Psychic Headband. Manages to survive. Tomato. Another Silver Edge.
Tomato.
Dust is now available. Let's see. 9. Oof.
No.
Not gonna get him.
Prime example for you and your pubs. Have done.
Always. Yeah, exactly.
Break, bottom on Kasane. Disruption to try and get the save. Inkso charging up. Burning Barrage as well. The damage is in. The damage is there. And they will rip the bristles off his back and get a kill on Kasane as they will supernova. But they've got the right clicks to scramble an egg.
Yeah, he tried to buy a little bit of time.
Hitting on the Ari.
To save him from that break. It's not enough. Disruption 2.75, break lasts for 4 seconds, and this overwhelming damage from Sven is more than enough. Also, Skitter with Satanic, he doesn't care too much now about your goose, your close sprays. Hits level 25, so God Strength damage. And now they're gonna go for Roche. TSM being kind of the victims of their play. They try to replicate what Tundra did in game 1. It was very successful for a good 15, 20 minutes, and then Tundra just did Tundra things. Outfarmed them, went for the pickoffs. I think word outplay describes this game pretty much perfectly.
Yeah. Definitely seems like it, right? It has just been the movements. You talked about it when they were moving around the map, finding Tomato, especially where he almost died back-to-back in the top lane. TP'd in and almost died again after they had gotten the kill on him, and that was just outplaying and moving from A to B. Having the movements through the twin gates, the movements over mid, finding all these heroes out. Nine's movements have been just amazing overall.
Radiant are scanning.
He charges and hits mid. Peter's on the front line here, but he's got an Aegis. Trying to find something as the BKB is popped by Bryle. Soulbind is in, and Kasane now on the run. The roll. Soulbind connects, and they're going to have this combo. They hit the Hex. Spritzel's in some trouble. Bryle surviving. Magnetized. Sunray. All right, they got the first life out of the hands here of this Sven. He's going to be back alive once more. They go to the Eclipse. Tomato not working with a lot of health here, but Nan's going to be able to Yules up into the air and survive for a moment. The Eclipse finally lands down and kills off the Spirit Breaker. Roll for more. That lands. Hits on a top seed. Ravage committed. That will take.
That's a defensive
Bryle
one.
and
Now they need to get more.
But then they look for more. Thompson's got the Spirit Vessel on him. They're trying to connect. Boulder smash, roll off the mark. Skeeter's still running. Thompson over through the mid lane and just don't have the vision on these heroes to keep up.
Sven unable to get the damage done early on. They do kill him. Then he respawns, doesn't have God Strength available. Thompson, he's chasing. It's a lot of damage on him. Has Hex available. Let's see, they need their break
right here.
Yeah. They don't.
Ari. He's up. Okay. He gets deleted.
So much minus armor as well coming out from them. Deso, Solar Crest, AC. Gosh, with the Aghanim Scepter upgrade.
24,000 net worth lead now for Tundra and TSM. Other than that Aegis that they took out, they haven't really gotten much. Dead in the water. Bryle trying to drag this anchor to safety. Does Nine commit to this all the way through? Yes, he does. He goes all the way in. He's not afraid of Tomato as he gets 2 shot. Skeeter knocks him out of the fight. He buys back.
Luna? She disappeared instantly. She just can't deal with this insane amount of damage that they deal. One charge for Spirit Breaker, she gets broken, and then gets one-shotted by Sven.
There's the GG. Tundra will get the 2-0 over TSM to start this road to the international group stage. And they do it in some pretty unique but overwhelming